I've been working on Raphtalia from Rising of the Shield Hero, and this is how I made her ears. So as you can see, I started off with a crocheted base. I am so sorry there is no pattern for this because I just winged it, and I only learned how to crochet like 6 months prior to making these. So I got nothing, just they're a shape, and I'm happy with how they came out. But I then took my dog's brush to them, brushed it all out, which, don't be deceived, took like a good 20 minutes to get it to this kind of like fluffy softness where you can't really see the crochet. And then I went in with needle felting little handle thing, and honestly, I'm not someone who typically likes to wear my protective stuff, but I definitely recommend it for needle felting, especially if it comes with it. Like, make a point if this is PSA of any kind, because 2 needles broke while I was working on this, and they went right into the finger protectors, but they did their job, and I was perfectly safe. So yeah, I was able to just go ahead and continue, and here you just see me fussing with it and kind of moving it around, felting it down, doing what I can. Again, I'm still very new to needle felting. This is only the second time I was needle felting. The first time was literally the other ear. But yeah, so I'm just kind of going with it. Giving myself a really good forearm workout with how much I'm stabbing into it. The base that I'm stabbing into is actually the filter for my handheld vacuum cleaner. Worked out great in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just taking more wool yarn, fluffing it up. So my reasoning for doing it this way and not just going in with some like synthetic fur and sewing it is because I actually personally do not wear synthetics, not in my daily wardrobe, and for the last several years I haven't been doing it in my cosplay either. So when it came time to make ears and a tail, I opted to make it out of wool yarn so that I can still avoid synthetics but still kind of get my cosplay how I want it to look. And honestly, I'm far happier with how these turned out. I think they've turned out really cute. If I haven't posted the tail video already, that will probably go up soon after this one. And I already filmed it and edited that one. Oh, that one very much did not go as planned. But, you know, that's kind of the definition of my life at this point, and I've just accepted it. But yeah, if you have any questions in regards to these, definitely let me know. Also, if you're interested in getting some modern 18th century pockets you can wear either over or under your clothes, I have set up a thing in the thing where you find the thing. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoy. You know, this video started off strong and then just ended in chaos. So I've been working on a Raphtalia cosplay from Rising of the Shield Hero, and here I was working on her tail. I was avoiding using synthetic fur because I don't wear synthetics personally, and I've been using that kind of logic in my cosplay as well for a number of years. So instead of getting a faux fur and just sewing a tail, I first knitted a base, and then I anchored wool yarn to the base. And then here you can see me kind of pulling the excess from brushing it out. I'm just honestly using one of my hairbrushes because it has just like a good like gradient in, not gradient, but you know what I'm saying? Like has a good different length of needles. If you hear purring, it is Miss Bricka, who will be a star later on in this video. I do apologize. This video is like 3 minutes long, but like a third of it is just Miss Bricka. But yeah, so here I'm just brushing it out, kind of showing my process. Bricka, please don't bite me. That's not very nice. See, this video was chaos, and now she's making this voiceover chaos. But yeah, so what I do with the excess that I kind of take out of the brush is I rub it between my hands so that it makes these cute little like kind of fat sausages that you see here. And what I do is I take a needle felting needle and I kind of just fill in the gaps at the base of the tail with those little sausages, and they just kind of blend right in. I do avoid brushing them out because then they would just kind of fall apart. I'm sure I could probably actually felt them to make them stay a bit better, but I find that just, you know, rubbing them kind of makes it work just fine. I haven't had any problems. But yeah, that's Miss Bricka, who is coming to steal the show. She's very cute, very sweet. Definition of, you know, big eyes, head empty kind of thoughts. Like, there is nothing behind her eyes, but she has very beautiful eyes, so it's okay. But yep, here I am just trying to show you how I made my Raphtalia tail, and here we go. Very cute. This video is interrupted for a very important message. Bricka is adorable. Hi, Meow. Hi. Oh, yes. So much more important than crafting. I am so sorry for this mistake. I'll make an apology video later. Either that or do that, you know, apology in message form in a picture on Twitter. Oh, what do they call that? Notes apology?
Oh, yeah.
But see, it's just gonna become a toy for Miss Bricka.
What were you worried about Kai doing?
Me going like this and doing the bottom. It's like, here's a wiggly little thing you're gonna attack.
Yeah.
Ma'am. Oh no. Oh no. Ma'am, please. Can I have this back? No. Ma'am. No. Give it back. I need that. No. Bricka. No.
Yeah. He said, get away, kid.
Worked very hard on it. No!